Hope you guys are having a fabulous day here today. I wanted to talk about this. It's actually something that's like pretty important, right? So with the current state of the game, right, in various aspects of it, Nikke is popping off. It's doing insane. It's doing numbers. It's reaching records. It's breaking things. It's popping off. That's all it is. It is doing numbers for whatever the game is. For the game being buggy as hell, by the way, buggy as hell. That entire censor thing dropping where the characters were changed, and the constant influx. When I say constant influx of bugs, look at this, bro. I am still lagging, and they haven't fixed it. It's so painful. I can't level up a character. I literally, and now it's like a new thing's happening, right? I don't know if this is just me, but after like a decent amount of time, if I play for like 5-10 minutes, and like I do various things. Let's say if I sit in lobby, I don't crash. But if I go to storyline, then lobby, then login stamp, then story 1, then minigame, then it crashes. So if I do a series of things, it will then, just crash. So they gotta fix this. Listen, this is painful. I can't stand this. But throughout everything, throughout all of this stuff that's going on, and again, also, by the way, we had all those bugs that got fixed. Did we ever get a compensation for it? Can somebody answer that real quick? I don't know if I missed it. I know that apparently the SCA server, they got a compensation, but it was apparently because their game was like freezing when you loaded in. Ours actually worked in a state, right? But not actually working, but in a state it's working, right? But they fixed all of these things. Maybe some of them like could have prompted a compensation, just like a little bit of a compensation, but nothing actually happened, right? Or did we? But throughout all of this stuff, all of that stuff going on, they still popped off. And what do I mean by that? I'll show you right now. Let me show it to you. So throughout everything, people have been saying like the multiple things, right? Multiple things being, oh, this game is dead. This game is gonna die. They're not listening to the community. They're pricing things absurdly. There's no shot people are gonna be spending on this game. Look at it. The costumes released, and those things are outrageous, dude. $20 a costume. That's $80. $80 for all of those costumes, and then the mission pass on top of that. That's highway robbery. I don't even know how I feel about that one. But with it, if you look at Nikke right here, $41 million in revenue last month. That's $41 million in just this, bro. Think about how much they actually made here. Combining everything, combining JP, combining all of that. They made money, okay? Literally, they made money. They made 41 million, by the way, on Android, and then a nice 30 million on the side here from iOS. That is how much Nikke popped off with its first month, right? So its first month, that is what it did. This is all of November's revenue. Now, the last 10 days, things were hitting the fan. It's true. Things were going down. The censorship, all of that was happening. Players weren't happy. But hey, did they still do good? That's the question you might be asking. The answer is yes, they still did good. They are ranking 7 over here, making this much, bro. Again, it's not, again, USD currency, keep in mind, right? But still, it's a freaking lot. It's a freaking lot, right? They're also ranked number 1 off of, again, I don't know where to check how a game is like top grossing or whatever. I don't know where to check that actually, because sometimes it's a different list. So I don't know if it's like a category I gotta like filter by, but apparently Nikke is top grossing. It reached top grossing 4 times, I think, recently, because I've been seeing it constantly just pop up there. So they just keep on going back, and with the release of this Christmas update, they popped back up. They were like right up there again. So yeah, I'm hoping that because of all the money they're making, they're not gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna sit on all these things and just not give a crap what we have to do. Like, there are changes that need to be made, okay? The income of gems is dog crap. It is literally so bad to where you're never getting dupes. So for a free-to-play trying to survive in this game, it's gonna be really bad. The shop, like, if you want to purchase, if you're free to play, you're like, I want to like spend some money in this game. There is nothing really that good, other than like the initial bundles. Other than that, there's nothing good. Everything is just too high priced. It is disgustingly bad. So I really wonder if it's all gonna go to their head and we're screwed. I'm scared for that reason, but overall, if you're scared the game's gonna die because of their changes, they don't. No, they're making money. Second, people are okay with it. There are whales out there that are okay with it. I've talked to a bunch of people. They literally told me, I don't care. Like, I don't care. It is what it is. I'm here for my waifus. I'm gonna collect my waifus. I'm gonna keep spending. It doesn't matter. Like, all the bugs, all the censorship, all the pricing errors, people don't care. I'm gonna be honest here. Again, I'm not saying that I don't care. Please don't attack me. I do care for a lot of it. I really do want to see a lot of it fixed. The pricing is just obnoxious. The bugs that just keep appearing after, like, you do the entire update, and then it's like the update was worse than it was prior. You fix all those things, great, but it's so laggy, you can't do anything. New bugs are constantly arising. So it's like, it's a problem. But I have no idea what the thing is there, and they haven't like acknowledged it. Like, yeah, you're lagging, don't worry, we'll get it fixed next week, or we'll get it fixed at this point. They haven't said anything. It's like maybe I haven't checked the Twitter in a little bit, but I have not seen a single notification from them saying, yeah, it's buggy as hell. We're our bad. We'll get you back and we'll help you with it. And again, once they patch that up, they won't even compensate for it. Some of the stuff recently has just not been too hot. I told you at the beginning of the game that the CD key drop rate is like, oh, it's pretty cool. I'm telling you, they're gonna go and stop all of a sudden. And recently, there's just been no CD keys, right? So throughout most of the stuff, it's looking a little bit bad on some areas of the game. Again, the game itself is outstanding. It is. The gameplay is pretty fun. The characters itself are well made. Everything kind of goes hand in hand in this game. The gameplay is, again, enjoyable, whatever it is. The modes are pretty fun other than simulation. Everything seems to work. The update itself for Christmas is great. It's just there's so many like little things that if they could just iron out, it could be so much better. But I don't know. I don't know why some of it's so weird. But again, we're hoping that that maybe they do see some change. Again, they made 80 million the first month. They did trickle down a little bit more. Again, the first month is always the most, but they did drop down to 50, which again, it could be like 60, 55, it could be around there. This doesn't really calculate properly, but they did drop a little bit, okay? But for the first limited banner, they still were able to make that much money, which is absolutely freaking nuts. And then in JP, they went top grossing again. So throughout everything, I'm hoping that even though this is there, I hope things still change and they do plan things out. 55% of the revenue is literally coming from Japan itself, 20 from South Korea, and the US making up a small portion, right? Again, the JP players are also as mad as the players on the global side of things, right? So both sides are mad and they just want changes. But will things happen? Will things go on to where like they acknowledge, okay, the censorship, it has to be done, but you know, we'll see what we do in the future and try to like minimize the thing there. Will they acknowledge, hey, yeah, we're bugging up the game to an extent. Let's compensate. Let's fix those things up. Let's get that patched out. Let's get timely fixes out. With pricing, right? Let's, you know, maybe reconsider in the future. We don't price things for an arm and a leg, you know, maybe those things. Maybe just various fixes they could just, you know, think about. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully they do have things planned, because overall, I don't know if they will. They are popping off. They are doing numbers. So maybe this is their entire thing, that we're gonna maintain our status quo, because guess what? Apparently the whales are funding our status quo. Whale, stop whaling, okay? Give us a chance to fix the game, then whale. You're not losing out. Whale later. Give us time. Let's fix up some of it, then whale, bro. But yeah, I'm actually curious. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are with everything. Overall, the game itself, I want to make it clear that I'm not bashing the game in any way. I'm playing the game. I'm enjoying the game. It's a freaking fun game. I literally, every update, I think I've not made a negative video, other than my last one being they nerfed the Wildcat engine. Other than that, everything was perfectly fine. Just that video, I was mad. I was heated. I was salty, because damn, they nerfed the credits, or they fixed the credits, whatever you want to say. That was a good value, okay? Other than that, I've not complained about many things. So overall, the game is enjoyable, fun, characters are good, storyline's pretty good. Each character, like lore and all of that's pretty good. Mechanics are fine. Some things being the income of the gems is a problem. The just fixes, just, you know, they happen, but then you break 30 more things that you have to now fix, which takes like another week or two. So overall, you know, let's see what happens. All right, that's all I want to talk about here today. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, enjoy, and yeah, just hopefully they don't let the money go to their heads and be like, yeah, you know, we made so much, we don't have to address any of these things, we don't have to listen to anything. Screw you guys. So hoping that's not the case. Yeah.